Good morning. So I am about to do my makeup really quick because I have a lot of meetings because I finally got a job. It has been a hot minute of me being unemployed. After 2 months of living in New York, I finally have a job. I spent all of last week celebrating with friends, going out, really trying to enjoy my last week of unemployment. And now I gotta start focusing. I've been developing more of a routine for myself in the past couple of weeks of living in New York. But now that I have a job, I'm like really gonna establish a routine of my life. I'm not gonna go into detail, but a little bit is that it's fully remote and it's in the biotech pharmaceutical field. To be honest, my original start date was going to be in a week from now, but after being unemployed for so long, I was so desperate to start a job here, and I asked them to move it up a week ahead. Part of me regrets not taking that and enjoying another week, but I was just so desperate to like establish a routine and like have some kind of purpose to my daily life. I have my first meeting in about 10 minutes and I'm just gonna change really quick after I do some light foundation. I have, I think, about 5-6 meetings today. Gonna change my shirt and then go on the call. Hello.
Oh my gosh, you know, so don't worry. I feel like
Okay, we are back and doing my makeup once again because now I'm going to get ready to go to a dinner. It's literally just going to be me and my roommate celebrating my first day at work. It's called Kurume. It's a Korean tapas bar vibe. Seen it a lot on TikTok. It's also going to be the first time me and my roommate go out and grab dinner together. This is something that we planned since like the second week of me moving to New York, but that just never happened. And now that I have a job, we're like, okay, let's take this time and go out to celebrate. Good morning. If you guys cannot tell, it is such a pretty day. New York is finally starting to warm up. I can't believe this is what I've been missing out on because I moved here in December. I've only ever experienced New York when it's freezing cold. And this is probably the first time that I've been able to go outside without a jacket. One of the things that I really wanted to do after moving here was explore more parts of Brooklyn. Now that it's finally getting warmer, I'm gonna go check out some cafes and get some work done there. Genuinely so excited, and I feel like my serotonin is coming back. Hello. So I just got back from the cafe and honestly it's so nice outside. Like my room right now is so bright and it's so pretty. Anyways, I was super productive at the cafe today. Work was a little bit slow, but it's to be expected because it was only the second day, but I was able to be productive and get a lot of other things done, such as video editing, planning for some upcoming trips that I have, and also budgeting. When I first moved to New York, my life was honestly so hectic and it was so disorganized and messy, and it's because I fell out of routine and I just wasn't keeping track of things anymore. But recently I've been trying to get back into routine, as I've been telling you guys, and I've been using Notion to get my life back on track. So I really wanted to say thank you to Notion for sponsoring today's video. Notion is an all-in-one workspace that keeps track of calendars, to-do lists, deadlines, databases, and more in one sleek and customizable design. Regardless of whether you're a student or a working professional, Notion makes it easy to plan, manage, and track everything in one platform. One of the things I truly love Notion, and the reason why I started using it, is because of its customizability and flexibility. You're able to create custom pages and designs that are tailored to your needs and helps you stay on top of things. As many of you guys know, I am a long-term user of Notion. I've used it all throughout college, and back then I used it for everything. I used it as a calendar, a to-do list, a place for class notes, budgeting, keeping track of events, and also planning for events, and so much more. As I've graduated from college and am now a working professional, I've been able to tailor my Notion and customize it to suit my needs and my growth now. Notion has just introduced their newest Notion AI, which helps you search for what you need across multiple platforms such as Slack and Google, and also helps with a variety of tasks right in your Notion workspace. With it, you can chat about anything, analyze file attachments, and generate documents in your own style, and so much more. One of the ways I've personally loved to use this newest Notion AI is to search for information across multiple platforms, such as my Slack, Google Drive, and also within my Notion workspace. I could ask it for key messages and summaries of PDF documents, updates on any projects that I'm working on, and upcoming deadlines. Moreover, this has been a huge game changer as I work on my job application process, and I finished it now, but back then I loved to use it to ask for improvements on my resume and also to ask for advice and different ideas for different job applications and titles that I'm applying to. And the new Notion AI has been so helpful for interview processes. I've been able to ask it for sample questions for different interviews and help prep me for the conversations I'm going to have. So to show you guys the new Notion AI in action, I've pulled up my job applications page to show you guys how I've been utilizing this new tool. Here I have my updated resume, and something that I've been often asking it is, how can I improve my resume? And as you can see, it comes up with different suggestions and tips for improving my resume, and you can also ask it what are some of your strong and weak points of your resume to further improve. Other times where I've used it is to prep for an interview or to write a cover letter. So here I have a job listing, and it's a lot of information, so I can just ask it to summarize the key points for me. This new Notion AI tool has really amplified Notion's capabilities and made both my personal life and work life a lot more organized, seamless, and efficient. If you want to streamline your workflow, boost your productivity, or just stay on top of tasks and ideas, Notion is the perfect tool for you. You can go to the link in my description box to sign up for Notion today, and for just $10 more, you can unlock Notion AI. And if you're interested, you can find a template of my Notion workspace on Notion's template website. Here you can get a copy of all of the different pages I use to keep track of different aspects of my life, such as my habits, reading, work, budgeting, YouTube, and more. I hope it helps you guys as much as it helped me, and good luck with your work.
This guy's so pretty.
Hello, so I did a run this morning and I just ate, and I'm feeling like such a homebody today, like, oh my gosh, I look so tired too. My eye bags are so bad. I don't know what it is, but I've been feeling so tired recently and so sluggish, so I don't really want to do anything. So I think I'm gonna just have an at-home work day. The benefits of working remotely, I think that's very much the vibe today. Work in bed maybe, that actually sounds kind of nice. Okay, might do that.
Late night city life, it always gets so plain. I'm getting tired of all this talking.
Hello, I did just want to sit down and just talk about like what I've learned so far living in New York. Beforehand, I was pretty confident in myself and I was very self-assured in who I was. But since moving here, I realized there are a lot of things that I have to work on as a person. Not necessarily like anything crazy, but when it comes to like work and everything, motivation, drive, I'm very independent on my own. But one of the biggest things is I realize I trust people a lot quicker than I should, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. but if I'm not careful, that could be a bad thing, if that makes sense. Moving to New York has made me realize that I have a lot of growing to do as a person and a lot of things to still learn. It is scary in the sense of making me aware that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, but that's bound to happen when you're in your 20s. It also makes me really encouraged to become a stronger person and become very independent and reliable on myself, where I don't seek that in others and I don't need to trust others so easily. I guess where I was headed with this is now that I feel like I'm moving on to another chapter in my life, there are a lot of new habits to be made and a lot of self-work to be done. I just wanted to sit down and chat and talk to you guys a little bit more about how my experience in New York has been so far. As I look back at old videos, I realize how much I like seeing those snippets of my life. Sometimes I wish I just talked a little bit more, because I started vlogging as a way to document my life, and I want to continue doing that and being more honest about my emotions and where I am and everything. Not only is that for me to look back on, but I think there's some wisdom to impart. Anyways, I'm gonna head to bed though. Gotta get ready for my next meeting tomorrow. Good night.
Currently going to a cafe because yesterday I was being such a homebody and I feel like I wasn't that productive. So I'm gonna go to a cafe right now and try to get some work done.
Good morning. It is the last day of the week. It is Friday. I don't know if I've told you guys, but sushi is one of my favorite foods in the world. So we're gonna grab some coffee first and then go check out this omakase spot that I saw on TikTok. It's supposed to be pretty casual, but kind of a celebratory way to end my first work week. Today, I fortunately don't have any meetings, so it's a really casual day for me anyways. I'm currently waiting for my friend to get here, and then we're gonna get coffee and then get lunch. I will see you guys there. Bye.
I'm starting to feel away. No, we were not strings attached. Maybe we could take that back, make it what it is. I wanna be with you. We just gotta